Okay, watch the previous video there to figure out where I'm at here, guys. But anyway, basically what I was getting at is after this installation of the new permanent magnet alternator system, which is very basic, I am left with the original wiring and everything here. And I just want to point out what I was trying to explain earlier is this is the old plug that plugged into the wire coming out of the stator. Okay, so the wire coming from the stator came up and there was a plug and it went to this. Okay, then this was all wrapped up and like this, all these wires here were all inside of a little wire loom, wire harness. And basically I need to eliminate what I don't need anymore. And through untangling them, I found like these three wires here. Okay. They now go down to this plug here. So I know I no longer need these three because now I have them right here in the new setup. Okay, so that's done. And then basically what you got is the same thing I got. See, now my new one has this wire harness and plug, but then it has a separate pigtail that comes out here, that the green and white, green and red, sorry, my door just slammed. I thought somebody was coming in. My green and red wire, and then they gave me a pigtail that plugs into here that I wire into the system. Well, if you notice on this old plug, it's got the three wires, just like this, and then it's got a red and black wire instead of red and green. That I simply could just hook into those. That's the same exact thing, and they're wired into the red one goes up here. Of course, it has power going up to the key, and also it comes back and then it ties into a fusible link, and then that ties into the positive side. Like most motorcycles, you can't see behind that boot, but the positive side of the starter relay, because that cable, oh come on, thing doesn't like to focus, because this cable goes straight to your battery. So instead of having to hook to your battery, you can hook. Why won't this thing focus? There it goes, thanks. Probably because I move around so much. But anyway, that wire's tied into here. So it's basically the same thing. Then I just have to ground the black wire. So I hope that made a little bit of sense, but the point of this is that take your time, and it's easy. People say, oh man, how do you know that stuff? A lot of it's just common sense, and you just process of elimination. I'll take that out, and then the rest of these wires have their own purpose that go up to the ignition and some other things. Now we don't have to deal with them. They just get wrapped back up. But in order to isolate these wires that we don't need, we have to unwrap the harness, get rid of those wires, and then rewrap the other wires. So that's the point. It's not very informative, but it gets your mind thinking. If you have any questions, just hit me up in the comment section. All right, this is Dragon with Dragon Works, Daytona Beach, Florida. Thanks for watching.